Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Welcome citizens. In this video we're taking a look at the Anvil Hawk. We'll be going over the stats of the ship, looking at its standard loadout and giving our thoughts on the ship's uses and possible upgrades. As with all things Star Citizen, keep in mind that specific details of the ship could and probably will change over time as the game's development progresses. The U-9C Hawk is a single-seat light fighter made by Anvil Aerospace that emphasises lethal and non-lethal weapons combined with speed to give pilots a new option for bounty hunting and law enforcement. Being specifically geared towards this role, the Hawk also comes with an EMP generator and weapons rack behind the deployable pilot seat and a containment pod for transporting captives, which is located in the tail section of the ship. Entry into the Hawk is via a lift seat located under the cockpit, and its wings extend out when retracting the landing gear. The cockpit has a good setup in terms of MFD placement and visibility, and also features a floor viewing panel so the pilot can see terrain or objects beneath the ship. The ship's speed is advertised as one of its strong points, and with a top speed of 275 meters per second and top afterburn of 1235 meters per second, the Hawk is not only fast, but it is also highly manoeuvrable. Interestingly, these two aspects of the ship are actually on par with more expensive dedicated fighters like the Sabre and Gladius. The Hawk is also very durable for its size, coming equipped with two size 2 all-stop shield generators that give a combined 3600 hit point shield and a hull that is tougher than a Gladius. This little hunter is not to be underestimated. The Hawk's other standard components consist of two size 2 bracer coolers, a size 1 Regulus power plant, size 1 Rush quantum drive and two size 2 fuel intakes. As you might expect, due to the ship's rear containment pod, it has no space to carry commercial cargo or grabby hands items. For weapons, the ship packs an interesting loadout of two size 1 sucker punch distortion cannons and four size 1 gimbaled M3A laser cannons. Many pilots may see these guns as underpowered, and when compared to dedicated fighters, they might be correct. If we also consider the fact that the Hawk doesn't come with any missiles, it's easy to see why the standard weapons loadout is underwhelming. The EMP is also a very situational tool. It suffers the same range and strength issues as the Titan Warlock, really only being effective up to 500 meters and taking a long time to charge up and fire. If you manage to hit an opponent with it, they will only be powered down for a few seconds before their systems reboot. Not to mention, it will also shut down your own shields and systems if you don't power cycle them in time. The best way to improve the ship's damage output is to remove all the gimbal mounts and upgrade the ship's weapons to size 2. The Hawk is a very agile ship and doesn't really need gimbals to be effective. It is also fast, which means you can close the distance to your opponent easily and use short range, high damage loadouts. Swapping the M3A cannons to a set of Hellion ballistic scatterguns will increase your burst DPS by nearly 400%. With that being said, once the proper bounty mechanics have been implemented into the game, this ship's loadout meta will change considerably. Being a bounty hunter focused ship, the Hawk's goal with any combat encounter will be to disable and capture its target rather than destroy. In that respect, the best loadout for the ship would be a full distortion weapon setup. A full set of size 2 XJ2 distortion repeaters combined with the ship's standard sucker punch cannons will shut opponents down very fast. Other potential upgrades for the Hawk consist of replacing the Rush quantum drive for a faster and higher fuel efficient EOS unit, changing the bracer coolers out for a pair of Endo coolers, and swapping out the Regulus power plant for a cooler Sunflare generator. With a few component upgrades and some new weapons, the Anvil Hawk can be a very effective fighter, but with a price tag of $100, there are cheaper options available that come with a stronger standard loadout. As for the bounty hunting profession, the Hawk will likely be your first upgrade after the Titan Warlock. In either case, be prepared to invest a lot of UEC to make it viable. Well, we hope this review has been helpful or informative. If you liked the vid, click that like button and subscribe for more Star Citizen videos. Also, feel free to tell us your thoughts on the ship in the comments section below. Bye for now.